Platypus, a small egg-laying mammal that attempts to mate frequently but spends most of its time alone. Man, an adult male human. Platypus man, an adult male human that attempts to mate frequently but spends most of its time alone.
Nissan, it's time to expect more from a car.
You know, one of the things that makes our show so popular? We're one of the only stations this high up on the cable dial that's not showing an infomercial for a baldness cure. Every 2 channels, there's a guy. Men, are you afraid one day your wife will be running her fingers through your hair and you won't be home? $79.95 for this toupee, and you can swim with it. There's the guy, you know. Have you seen the guy that sprays hair out of a can? It's amazing. The guy sprays hair. Shh, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. You're going, it's paint. And he goes, your girlfriend will never know you've used it. And I'm going, well, then why buy it? You know, if your girlfriend is that stupid, you could fool her with anything. I mean, you could have antlers on your head. This woman wouldn't catch on. She'd be like, gee, your hair's different. And you'd be like, it's the same. Same hair I've always had. I just moosed it is all. You know the one good thing about hair loss, though? Sometimes it happens to people who deserve it. Like my brother Vince. I don't talk about Vince that much on the show because the show's about eating and food, and the thought of that guy makes me a little queasy. Oh, my throat is sore, my glands are swollen, my head feels like cotton. I've taken NyQuil, I've taken DayQuil. Do they make afternoon quill?
Richard, maybe your illness is a reaction to your brother's coming to visit. Everybody reacts differently when family intrudes. Maybe you get sick.
Oh, it's a load of crap.
Fine. Forget I said anything. That must be your brother.
Candace?
Yes?
I'm blind, Richard! Hooah!
Richard!
Hooah!
Richard! Would you answer the door? And please stop worrying. He's not gonna steal me from you.
Richie!
Vince?
Hi, I'm Candace.
Vincent, Jenny. Wow. Richard never told me how beautiful you are.
Hey, come on, look at her. Her hair's out of a bottle. Her teeth are with her cholesterol level, she'll be dead by Thursday.
Really? What are you doing Wednesday? Do you like Chinese?
Vince, I know what you're trying to do, and it's not gonna work.
What? I'm just being friendly.
Yeah, well, you're in New York now, and that doesn't play here.
Sorry you're not feeling well, Richie. What is it, that swollen gland and throat thing?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well, like many twins, we have what are called shared sensations. A lot of times we feel the same thing at the same time, even if we're miles apart.
Yeah, lots of times I get this little tickling in my neck whenever his hair oil drips.
You know, I got some bags downstairs. Since Richard is under the weather, maybe you wouldn't mind giving me a hand?
Not at all.
Candace, don't go.
Richard, I'm just going down to help him with his bags.
What could happen?
Don't.
I don't believe it. Your own brother slept with your girlfriend.
He's always been doing that sort of thing.
It's a classic case of sibling rivalry. Same thing in my family. It was always who could spit the farthest, who could belch the loudest, who could grow the best mustache. And you know what? It was always my sister.
The worst thing about my family is they're so judgmental. I mean, I mentioned this guy I met the other day on the phone to them, and already they don't like him.
Now, who's this now? Is this that guy Tom, the one with the red Corvette?
No. He's history. I realized I didn't want to date any guy who has to compensate for his small genitalia by driving a big phallic symbol. This guy's name is Bobby. He covers the Jets games.
Uh-huh. And what's he drive?
A blimp.
Hang on. What is it? It's Vince. I'm getting a shared sensation. Vince is either with a sweaty guy in a pine forest, or he's on his way here in a New York cab. Tommy, give me a double.
I'm right behind you, bro.
Every time Vince comes to town, he steals women from me and money from Tommy.
Yeah, but I'm ready for him this time. He ain't getting a dime off of me.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Vince.
Hey, Tommy, I got a cab running. Can you give me 2 20s for 10?
Ah, no, Vincenzo. Ain't falling for that one again. Here's 120, wise guy.
Hey, Vince. What brings you to town? Outstanding warrants?
For your information, I'm here to cash in on a major real estate investment. It's almost a done deal. I just got to iron out a few kinks before we can break ground.
What are you waiting on?
A volunteer to go in there with a Geiger counter? So, you guys in?
I don't think so, Vince.
Absolutely
Thanks.
not.
Excuse me, Vince, don't you have a cab waiting?
Oh, right. Wait till you see this piece of work I got coming in here. Tommy, Richie, over here. Stand right here. Don't move. Gabby!
Don't care what it is, Vince. I'm not investing in it. Although I would be willing to look over the prospectus.
Luciano, these are my brothers, Richie and Tommy.
Okay. Hi.
Well, I see that Vince did not corner the market on good looks in this family.
No, although he does have all of our grandmother's jewelry.
And over here we got Lou and Paige. Allow me to introduce the Contessa Luciana della Notte.
Oh, are you royalty?
Only by marriage. Sadly, the Count is no longer with us. I miss him so much. Although he was royalty, he was still a simple man.
How did he die?
He put a can of aerosol cheese in the microwave. As I said, he was a simple man.
Honey, why don't you grab a table over here while Tommy sets us up with some drinks, huh?
Sure.
Okay, right over here, darling. So, what do you think? I had this business party thing, and I call this buddy of mine, and he sets me up with Miss Italy over here. I figure I'm more credible if I walk in with a piece of pastry on my arm.
Oh, I'm no businessman. But forget the pastry, walk in with her.
Jenny International? Yeah, no problem. I'm there. Gentlemen, I must take my leave. Something's come up. I gotta run down to Philly to talk to some potential investors on this land thing. Later. Baby, I gotta go.
Oh, ciao, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Bella.
Watch this. I'm gonna give Vince a taste of his own medicine.
Go get it.
Contessa, buonasera. Mi scusi. May I speak to you as one Italian to another?
You're from Italy?
Close. Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Trust me, very Italian. The place has more Tonys than Phantom of the Opera. Be that as it may, seeing as how my brother will be out of town, I was wondering if I might accompany you in his absence.
I trust you understand how things are between me and your brother.
Yes.
Well, can you take care of me as well as he can?
I can take care of you twice as well as he can.
Then I'm sure something could be arranged.
Grazie.
Well, I don't want to be late. I've got a date.
Where's he taking you?
I don't know. I just hope it's someplace public, you know? Makes it easier to duck out if the date isn't going well. Wow, the view from up here is spectacular. What a romantic setting.
Come on, Paige, take a hit.
I told you I don't do that sort of thing.
Okay, it's your loss.
We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Don't you have to get this thing back?
Nope, it's Friday night. They won't be needing this baby till kickoff on Sunday. By the way, that folds out into a bed.
I think I see my apartment. Why don't you just let me out here?
Rummy.
Again?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Luciana. Oh. Hey, Lou, Tommy.
It's good to see you dating an Italian girl, Rich. It's very important for us paisans to remember where we came from.
Hey, Tommy, look at this. I got her a present. Check it out.
A picture of a boot?
Boot, you bonehead. It's a map. It's a map of Italy. Symbol, metaphor. Spending time with Luciana is like a romantic cruise through the Italian countryside.
So, speaking metaphorically, have you visited Palermo yet?
You get your mind out of the gutter. If I were to tell you that not only haven't we had sex, but I have no intention of having it in the near future, what would you say?
Identify yourself.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Paige, how'd your date with Bobby go?
Oh, it's just great. I was trapped in a small space high above the earth with some creep coming onto me.
Few people know this, but that's exactly what Neil Armstrong said about Buzz Aldrin.
Hello? Paige, it's Bobby.
What? Oh, God. I thought I told you I never wanted to see you again. How do you know what I'm wearing? How could you? Where are you calling from? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm back, everybody.
Hey, Vince.
Oh, I have been waiting for this for a long time.
Oh, don't do anything stupid, Rich.
Tommy, relax. I'm a grown man. Come on. Ahem. I stole your woman. I stole your woman.
What are you talking about?
I've been seeing Luciana for, about a week. I think I'm in love.
You fell in love with Luciana?
Madly, head over heels. This could last a month.
Richard, there's something I gotta tell you about her.
I don't want to hear it, you know? I don't want to hear how much you like her, how much you miss her. She was yours, now she's mine. I win, you lose.
But, Rich...
I am the winner, you are the loser. I win, you lose.
Okay.
I am the winner, you are the loser. Repite, muchacho.
Okay, all right. I hope you two are very, very happy together. What can I say? I guess I had it coming.
Yes, you did, you little cockroach. So, admit it. I won. Is the joke on you or what? A call girl? A call girl? Why didn't you tell me?
Please, I'm not a call girl. I'm a world-class, 4-star dating and escort professional.
What is the difference?
About $2,000 a night.
Platypus Man will be right back. I don't get this. You're a classy Italian royal lady.
Since the death of my husband, I have depended on the kindness of strangers. In your case, that kindness comes to, let's see, daily rate, expenses, meals. Do you validate parking? $17,000. You can make a check out to the agency.
You expect me to pay you $17,000?
$15,500 if you have Auto Club.
Crazy? We didn't even have sex.
It doesn't matter to me. There was a Supreme Court justice who paid just to watch me drink Coke from a can.
Look, I don't have $17,000.
Oh, senti, Coco, non facciamo storie qui. O me paghi, se no ti faccio rompere le gambe.
I'm not fluent. Was that tip included or broken kneecaps?
Actually, you're much more fluent than you think. È arrivato l'altro mammalucco.
Don't tell me you asked for the family discount.
Vince, you are such scum. You are lower than low. Here's low, here's you.
I'm scum? I'm low? You stole my girlfriend. Of course, at $2,000 a night, it would have been cheaper to steal my car. So, I could only afford it for a business party. You had it for a whole week. What does something like that cost?
$17,000.
What, you don't have Auto Club?
Oh, look, the Jet game is on.
Okay, folks, while the Jets are getting ready to kick off, let's go to the blimp cam for an aerial view of Giant Stadium.
It's not the stadium. That's Paige.
It is Paige. She's hightailing it for some crappy little dough. Hey, Paige. We just saw you on TV.
Yeah, Frank Gifford traced your path all the way here on the telestrator.
That's it. I'm calling the police.
Yeah?
Hi, my name is Paige McAllister, and I'm being stalked by a blimp. Hello? Hello?
Lou, Tommy, Paige, I am in really big trouble.
What's going on?
I can't believe this. Luciana turned out to be a $2,000 a day call girl.
What? Oh my God. $2,000 a day. At that rate, I could have made $6,000 this year.
Lou, I was deceived. I owe her $17,000. I didn't even sleep with her.
You spent 17 grand on a woman you didn't even sleep with? You weren't deceived, Richard. You were married.
What are you gonna do, Richie?
What can I do? I'll just go down to the agency where she's from and I'll explain my predicament. So you can see that this whole thing really isn't my fault. Can't you? I mean, you seem like a reasonable guy.
Carlos, wait! Carlos, wait! Don't drop him.
Luciana, thank God.
Let me move my car first.
I told you I haven't seen Paige. Luciana, listen, we didn't even have sex. That's got to count for something.
My dear sainted father always used to say, if you order a cappuccino, don't kick over a can of kerosene.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, the man was a war hero. So what if he were a toupee made of lasagna noodles? I loved him. Now I want that money.
I told you I don't have it.
All right. Let me talk to the boss. There might be a way you could work it off.
Great. I'll do anything. I'll do anything.
Richard Jenny?
Yeah?
I'm Mrs. Farnsworthy. The escort service sent me over.
You're looking for a male escort?
I've been very lonely since I lost my George.
How did he die?
A massive heart attack. In these.
Hey, Tommy, you can't see the game. What's wrong with your reception?
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I'll take care of it.
Oh, Bobby! You want to pull the blimp away from my
Okay, I'm putting an end to this right now. All right, you. Come down here and talk to me face to face. You've made my life a living hell. You're everywhere I go. It's gotta stop.
I'm sorry.
What?
It's the blimp. It changes a man. Once you get negative 2,000 pounds of mylar and helium under your command, you start to think you can do anything.
Bobby, I appreciate your honesty, frightening as it may be. But that's the first real thing you've said to me since we went up in that blimp. Maybe if we got to talk on the ground a little more, I'd finally get to know the sweet man I met and liked.
I'm sorry I let the blimp come between us. The truth is, I'd give it all up for you.
Bobby, that's so romantic. Never met a man willing to make such a sacrifice. I mean, to think that you would put me ahead of...
My blimp! Oh my God, my blimp! Stop that blimp!
Call me?
Oh, please, Jungle Man. I am a missionary's daughter, unschooled in the ways of the wild.
Come on, Jehovah's Witnesses.
I called the agency. They told me what was going on here.
Oh, how delightful. They told me a second man wasn't available tonight.
What are you doing here?
Looking for a way to avoid this particular shared sensation?
You know a way to get me out of this?
Yeah, I know how to handle those agency people. Let's go down there. We'll explain everything to them. We'll talk the whole thing out over a nice lunch, okay?
Great. Okay. I guess they wanted to order in.
Jenny International. Hold on, let me see if he's available. Yeah, this is Vincent Jenny. You're kidding. My land deal came through. I'm rich.
That's great. Now you can pay off my debt.
Not only that, now I can finally afford a doctor that can tell me where that weird fungus is on my ankles.
You have that too? Ow! Well, I guess we should consider ourselves lucky. We landed unharmed on top of that Farrakhan rally tent.
Yeah, it's a shame they had to beat us up. You know, it's funny. I've never felt closer to you than I do now.
Yeah. We have that special bond that occurs when two brothers are dropped out of the window of an apartment building.
Well, that's how we came into this world, one after the other, and I guess that's how we'll probably go out.
Please, after you.
Come on, Richie, it ain't so bad. I paid off your debts. We got a nurse coming over here, and our cracked ribs take the attention off our itching ankles.
Thank God it's the nurse. It's open. Mrs. Farnsworthy?
I thought this address seemed familiar. Now, who wants their sponge bath first?
He does. Stay tuned for more Platypus Man. So that's it. And now comes the part of the show that I hate the most, the mess. Not the dirty dishes. The New York traffic on the way home from the studio, featuring the world's most obnoxious drivers. Unbelievable. I got one of those new fax machines in my car. Way home from the show last week, I cut a guy off. The guy faxed me the finger. But tonight, boys, there will be no finger faxing. Tonight, I am getting home by a brand new route.
Hey, Richard!
Oh, there's my ride.